The next point to think about, to pay attention to, is style. We play music roughly from 17th or 18th century till today. There are lots of composers, lots of different styles, and we have to know what they are. What is the difference between Bach and Mozart, or Mozart and Beethoven, or Beethoven and Brahms, Tchaikovsky, Stravinsky. Even within the style, what's the difference between Bach and Telemann or Handel, Mozart and Haydn, Beethoven and Schubert, Schumann and Brahms, Stravinsky, Mahler maybe, Mahler and Bruckner. There is a lot to look into. And one of the problems of the flute literature is that only a few composers wrote a body of work. Many composers wrote only a single work, and some of them didn't even write anything. Brahms, for instance, just wrote for us inside the orchestra, otherwise nothing. So in order to get to understand the style, we come to play a Brahms symphony one day, or a Tchaikovsky symphony, or the single Schubert piece that he wrote for us. We should look wherever we want, wherever we could, for learning about the style. Maybe if we want to know about Schubert, maybe his sonatas, maybe his lieder, maybe quartets. Mozart wrote quartets, operas, piano concerti. Just listen. And of course, reading external material, textbooks. You can learn a lot from Quantz, that is talking about not only flute, but the style of the Baroque time. Leopold Mozart, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach wrote a very interesting book. Many. And especially in the time where recording was not yet there, the textbooks are our main source. They are our main source. And speaking about recordings, I know that nowadays it's very easy to hear many different things, from the last night's concert of, I don't know, Berliner Philharmoniker, or the last opera in the Metropolitan in New York. And so it's easier to get sources, but be very careful with the sources that you choose. If you go, for instance, on YouTube, that is very popular, it's wonderful that you can see so many things, but filter it, because anyone can put it there. But you have to decide if the quality is good enough for you to learn from. And when you do want to listen to a recording, then listen maybe for at least three different ones, 3 different good ones. So you have a variety of styles. If you take your favorite flutist and only listen to him, then you might start copying that. So when you learn a new piece, surround yourself with knowledge, but make your choices very carefully.